Hello, my name is Robert. I'll show you how to use Soprano Surface on a single monolithic crown. So guys, basically we start by opening up the bottle of the Soprano Surface. As you can see, inside the bottle the material is already pre-mixed and it's a liquid porcelain, so you are just taking out the amount needed to work. I already got them prepared on my plate, so basically I'm going to show you the start of the application of the surface material on your monolithic crown. Here we have base paste, base number 1. This base is typically being applied on the value controlled part of the crown. If you want to change the viscosity of the material, please be sure that you are using the Soprano Surface fluid and nothing else. Please don't use water to mix with this material. As the dentin-like base material has been applied on the crown, we are going to start with the enamel part. For that purpose we are using Enamel Effect Light Blue and Incisal. We need only these three materials to finalize a beautifully looking monolithic crown. After cleaning the brush, please make sure that you drop a little bit of fluid on your plate, and after cleaning the brush in the water, dry it and go once more through the fluid, dry it again, and now the brush is ready for further application. If you anyhow need to change the viscosity of the material itself, do so by applying small amounts of liquid. It's not much necessary, you can work straight out of bottle. Typically we apply the Enamel Light Blue on the incisal portion of the crown, where we want to mimic translucency. After the application, we are going to finalize the whole surface with the incisal material. As you see, the viscosity is really nice, and you're getting 19 different pastes, all pre-mixed, ready to use straight out of bottle. This contains 4 different mamelon materials. This contains 3 incisal pastes and 3 value enamels, all those are specialties. The guys who are used to work with Soprano 10 system will recognize immediately the same materials and color matching the Soprano 10 and Soprano 14 system. The nice thing about the viscosity of the material itself is that you can put a structure inside and fire it as you want it. So it's up to you to individualize your crown on the surface as needed. Wetten the brush always with the fluid, please. At the end you can use a softer brush to finalize the structure and to get it ready for firing. The really nice thing about the material itself is that you see on the surface what you get after firing. It's really 1-to-1. You can design your cusp tips and everything as you need it regarding your style. So, for me, this crown is ready to be fired now. After the initial firing, you can still design your surface as needed. Therefore, please go ahead and use your diamond burrs from the lab. As you can see here, we are going to touch up the fired crown and just work out the finer structures of the surface. The good point of this material, through its finer stability of the material itself, even after several firings, you can go up and made up your surface as desired in the lab. And you can manually polish it afterwards. After the control of the surface, we are going to polish it with diamond polishing paste. Therefore, we are using a high fillet diamond polishing paste. As you can see, we can achieve high-end gloss with a simple polishing. This is regarding the finer structure of the liquid porcelain we have in the surface. Okay, after the initial firing, if you still need to individualize your crown, you can go ahead and do so with the Soprano Stains Kit. This kit contains 24 high fluorescent stains. You can use it on top, you can use it as internal staining, you can use it to individualize your framework before you start working with the surface. Anyhow, we are going to do so and trying to individualize our crown and give it the slight little touch of individuality on the surface. Fire it once and you are done. Please make sure that you are using the glaze fluid when you are working with the stains. For our staining right now, we are going to use the Flu Shade A from the kit straight out of bottle. And applying such a thin layer to give the warmth and the individuality we need. For now, I'm covering just the pure exposed zirconia parts. As well, I'm going to use the Flu Stain Red-Brown to individualize the occlusal part. Please use the stains in homeopathic doses because they are really hitting. I'll be using the Flu Stain Navy Blue just to give a slight more translucency on the incisal part. In the Soprano 10 kit you can find a full guide for 3D staining technique. So, with the Flu Stain Snow White we are going to individualize the ridge. This is what we call the halo effect. For that purpose, please use a very thin brush. So, this crown is ready to be fired, and with that we will be finished with our surface stain and glaze technique.